I went clubbing in quarantine, and it was all online. With DJs, door staff, and cover charges, people from around the world are dancing the night away. The pandemic has created an opportunity for people to innovate on previous forms of entertainment and turn them into something familiar, yet new and exciting. Like Brad Allen, who along with his friends created a virtual club using Zoom, and so far, thousands of people have shown up. But can a real-life club be replicated virtually? I logged on to find out.
Oh my goodness, some fast music. We have to shuffle. Too bad people can't see my feet.
COVID-19 has disrupted our world. Many businesses have shut down, and those that are still afloat have moved to work from home. But despite all this, people still have the innate desire to relax, unwind, and have fun after a long week of work. And in my off time, I love to dance. But with all the clubs closed, I had nowhere to go. So I did some research and came across an article that mentioned virtual clubs. This eventually led me to Brad Allen from Toronto, one of the co-founders of Club Q.
Club Q is a virtual queer online rave experience on the Zoom app. We cap at 1,000 people. It goes every night from 9 to 12 Eastern time. And in that time, you get a code, you log in, and it's a full-out interactive virtual queer experience. Club Q started with us four co-founders doing an Instagram video chat. The first day of quarantine, us trying to find ways that we can still connect with each other, and that's what it looked like in that time. We were just kind of vibing. We kept adding people to the call, and we were like, want to do it tomorrow, same time? And someone introduced us to the Zoom app. That's when we were like, well, we're not students or business people, so we were like, what's Zoom?
The Club Q founders used Zoom because it allowed them to host up to 1,000 people, share audio to all partygoers, and for the spotlight feature.
The spotlighting feature was such a thing we didn't even know would be essentially what it is. Once you're spotlighted, your screen becomes the screen on screen, just you, and everyone gets to see you. But we didn't know even at that time that that's what makes Club Q Club Q. It is the heartbeat of this whole thing. I mean, it's what makes it interactive. It's this idea that for a second or for for 10 seconds, for as long as you're on, it's like you are, on that stage. You know what I mean?
I didn't know what Brad meant, so I decided to find out. Just like a typical night out in the city, I invited some friends, contemplated outfits, pre-gamed, finally picked an outfit, and commuted to the club. I changed some lights to set the atmosphere, and it was time to get in.
Oh, buddy.
Hey.
Yo.
Hey, guys.
You would go to our page, Club Quarantine on Instagram, and then you get the code. It drops right at 9. You copy and paste that code into Zoom. We let you in. You get put on a waiting list for a little minute, and then we admit everyone in one by one to protect against bots and trolls. And once you're in the grid, your screen is there, the music projects, and you're immediately in the Club Q experience.
Club Q doesn't charge any entry fee in order to keep their space accessible to everyone. As they've grown, the operation requires funding that they receive through donations and sponsorships, which first go to the artists and their staff.
The idea of not allowing someone in a safe space because they couldn't afford it or asking them just feels like it goes against everything we do.
There were a lot of people. Some were dancing, baking, filing their nails, or just hanging out. I felt like I was in the club when the DJ switched the music and I got excited. And it really felt like the club when I got the spotlight. It reminded me of when you're thrown into the middle of a dance circle and everyone cheers you on. I was almost sold, but I was still curious about one main aspect of club culture: flirting.
So basically in the chat room, you can DM people privately or publicly. It's just like anything. People will find a way to flirt and connect. People are people. This doesn't change anyone because it's a digital space. We've had moments where 2 squares on the grid the next night become 1 grid. And I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna.
I was having so much fun that, similar to a club in real life, I had trouble leaving with my friends.
I'm leaving the club. I'll see you guys.
The people who put in clearly a lot of effort and were really into it made the experience for me.
Kind of have like a feedback loop, positivity. I was feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm always feeling it, but I'm feeling
Yeah,
it.
you were.
I'm heading back to the club.
Yeah, get back in
but
there.
I'm getting back in there. I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys mañana.
Club Q is one of the many places where artists are bringing experiences online through technology. Despite us being quarantined, entertainers have found a way to innovate around that and create this interesting space for people. Art is always a reflection of the time that we're living in. This is no different.
And I think even in like quarantine, during these COVID times when we're kind of being a reminder of how the systems we thought were keeping us safe or were secure, in the face of it all falling apart and realizing that it's actually very fragile, our whole system kind of shut down. The only thing that is constant and is still there for us is like friends and family and connection.
I can't hear you guys, but I'm getting off at the Zoom party. I'm leaving the club. I'll see you guys in the Uber. Back to the office.